how difficult do you find it to actually share what you do and how you can solve a problem? You're not the only one. So, what I'm going to do is actually break down that problem and show you guys how to actually write framework wise a formula, a script on how to actually talk to someone like a human being and not someone who's just trying to sell somebody. Because we respond to the problems that we face and we look to hope and we're looking to guidance to actually resolve that. And when we talk about our services, it falls on deaf ears. So we all have problems. And I'm not going to sit here and give you a PDF file to tell you that there's a $2 billion strategy. This is the $2 billion strategy that everyone else on YouTube is telling you to download. You don't need to do that. Here's how it's done. And let's go ahead and jump into that. And then afterwards, I'm going to actually go down my script so you can see high level on one problem that I solve. Now, this is the all-encompassing problem, and then I break it down into little details from here. And we want to start out with a problem. We want to sell the problem. When we sell the problem, we actually want to link the problem to one of two things. We want to link it to an emotional pain point, or we want to link it to a financial pain point. And after we've talked about the problem, just briefly, just to get that hook, that 6-second hook, then we actually want to talk about the vision. What would it look like if this problem was solved? And then after that, we want to kind of hit some bullet points back to the problem, what's keeping you stuck. You know, it's like a roller coaster. Emotional, this sucks, this is where I want to be, let's get back to reality because we got work to do. And then introduce yourself, what you do, how you're here right now, and just a little bit about you. Nothing that talks about you because it's about the problem and that problem that person's facing. And then you want to actually talk about the solution. Now, you can go one of two ways with this. You can talk about the solution to a point of in-depth. Now, that is if you were recording a 3-minute to 5-minute video on how to actually solve the problem. What this is this is thought leadership positioning. This demonstrates your expertise on how to actually do it. For instance, this video is going to be a little bit longer because I'm breaking it down for you guys to show you guys I know what I'm doing. But it's not about me. It's about giving you guys that value. And that's what we want to state here is that we're giving this value and we're helping guide people through their problems. And then at the end, a close off, something that really speaks to your brand personality. And let's get into it. I'm going to break this down. I'm going to go through this. And then if you guys have questions, let me know. And then the other ways to do this is I'll post other videos that actually talk about the problems. And I'll post videos that I'm talking about these specific problems, and then I'll break those down. That way you guys can see the pitch, but then you guys can also understand why it's structured the way it is, how it is, because the thing is, like I said, this allows you to speak to someone like a human being and not some marketing machine. This is just a way to better communicate what we can do. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and read off of here as best as I possibly can and record and everything. So getting to the next level can be difficult. It leaves you feeling stuck, stressed, and swimming against the current. Isn't that exhausting? So what does getting to the next level look like for you? You had a dream once, right? Imagine this. You have more time, energy, clarity, and are passionate about what you're building. You wake up loving what you do, who you've grown into, and have a clear vision, giving you confidence in the future. You got to the next level. So how does it feel? What does it look like? But what's keeping you stuck in the problem pit right now? Because someone can say, oh, Just, it's not possible. Or is it that others made you think it wasn't possible? Maybe it's just limiting beliefs, stale strategy, not knowing how to implement, brand ecosystem issues. We all face something keeping us from getting to the next level. But it doesn't have to be like that. My name's Justin Bordeaux. I specialize in solving complex problems that keep people and brands stuck. It's important to me that you reach that next level. For 22 years, I've worked with CEOs and entrepreneurs to build powerful brands nationally. And I've worked with people internationally as well. No matter where you're at, there's a solution. It's my job to help you find it. As a strategist, I help you build your personal brand, positioning you for leverage, growth, or for some, legacy. The longer you wait, though, the more you lose, the more opportunities pass by, and the longer you keep yourself from leveling up into the life and business you aspire to build. You're the star athlete in the story. I'm just the coach on the sidelines. But I'm able to see things that you might not. Oh, but just, I don't need a personal brand. If your goal is to strengthen your reputation as the expert, to build a stronger business, to lead a team, or to just find a way to move up the ladder, trust me, you need a brand. It takes more than a CV these days to make an impact. Your next level is only as difficult as you're making it. Let's find a way that helps you own your power and be remembered as you want to be. So be the hero of your own story, not the sidekick in someone else's. So what I did there, and I stumbled a little bit, it's going back and forth, but I talked through the problems. I also painted the vision because this is also what I believe in. This is it. This has to feel real and emotional and just genuine, because when we pitch, people know they're being pitched. But when we actually talk about the problems and we understand the problems, and in this, it's understanding that there are these pitfalls. We have limiting beliefs. There's ecosystem issues. These are high level issues, but there's something much, much deeper beyond that. And so the goal here is never to give away everything, but let people know that you see them, you see their problems, and you see a way out. So, if you guys have questions, please, by all means, let me know. I'm happy to be here to give you guys more value. Forget downloading those other PDFs. Come back, write things down, take notes, come back with questions. Let's solve some of your problems. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks.